Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. As you can see in today's episode, we're going to completely transform the exterior of our bus. So we have spared you the hours of preparation that goes into painting your bus, and what we have done is we have sanded the entire bus and now we are taping off all the areas that we don't want the paint to touch. Okay, so we have opted to paint our bus with Raptor protective coatings. The main reason we've gone with this is after driving our previous van around Australia, what we found was we had tons of little rock chips, which then turn into surface rust. So this Raptor coating is going to protect our bus against all of the things like that that we get when we're driving on corrugated roads and things like that. So what we are doing is we are using a tintable Raptor coating so that we can paint the bottom half of our bus a custom color, and then the top half we're using the Raptor coating in white. The other products that we're also going with is we have the etch primer, which is for when we sand it back, any bare metal will be covered by our etch primer. And we have this cool adhesion promoter. What this does is any areas that we can't get the sandpaper to, like the crevices in your windowsill, or we have some grates that run along the side, you can simply spray this on and it will allow the Raptor coating to adhere to that. So I think that's a pretty cool product. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish taping up the bus, then we're going to come back and show you how we mix our tintable Raptor coating. Okay, now that all of the prep work is done, it is time to actually mix our paint and get cracking on this project. So I'm just going to run through what you need to get this project going. So we have the Raptor liner here, and in this kit, it comes with its own hardener. So there's special ratios that you mix the hardener together with the Raptor liner, and we've gone for the tintable option. So what we've got is just a base coat automotive paint. We've gone with like a nice tan kind of color. And you can get this from most auto supply stores. And so basically we now have to do a bit of a science project. You mix all three of them together, pour them back into the bottle. Now the spray nozzle connects to the bottle. Bob's your uncle, you're good to go. So the other thing that we did find from a bit of research is using kitchen scales, because if we are going to mix up multiple batches of this color, we need it to be like exact. So we can't eyeball the millage. So we're going to use kitchen scales. Let's get going. Alright, so now that we're all mixed up, it's time to use our compressor and get spraying. So after we'd finished our 2 coats of Raptor coating, we noticed that some of the joins, we had over taped them. So we just grabbed this touch-up paint in the same color and applied it, and it honestly, you can't even tell where the difference is. Okay, so with the Raptor, there's 2 different methods that you can apply it with. So we've gone with the spray gun for majority of our bus, but we're going to give rolling it a go on our ladder and see what the consistency is like, because we still do have to paint a little bit of the top of our bus white. It would be much simpler to use a roller, but I just want to make sure that I like the consistency of it. So let's get stuck in and paint our ladder white. Okay, so as you can see, we have completely finished painting our bus, and I am so in love with how it looks. I did want to touch base and go over a few things, because we sprayed the bottom half of our bus and we actually used a roller to do the white on the top. So I just wanted to compare the 2 different methods, because some of you at home might not have access to a compressor to be able to use the spray gun. I will say it is by far the easier and the better method in our opinion. It gives a nice even texture. And it goes on really fast. Rolling it definitely works. What I found is that the hardener is obviously processing, so it takes a lot longer to roll, and it almost became like a honey consistency towards the end. So pretty much my summary is, if you can get a compressor, I would 100% use a spray gun, but you can use a roller and it pretty much goes together perfectly. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I am by no means a professional. This is 100% a DIY paint job, and honestly, I think we nailed it. And I think our bus looks like brand new. I'll do a full tour now so you guys can see it. It's not the best lighting to showcase the color properly, but I'll take you guys around.